So, hello everyone and welcome to another video. So today we're filming my September TBR, and let's face it, it has been really difficult to finish every single book every single month. So let's hope the board is, or the game is nice, just so I can, get to some of the books that I have picked out from here, and see if I can finish all of them. It has become a lot, and yeah, and that is like, sometimes it just becomes a full-on mess just because it gets so many and then I don't feel like reading that book. And yeah, so still the same rules. 3 of the same color, I will have to pick another piece. 2 of the same prompt, so yeah, and then when I have 3 colors of the 3 of the same color, then it gets to like 0, and then I need 3 new ones of the same color. Does that make sense? I don't know if it does make sense, but yeah, let's just pick out. So pick number 1 is a yellow, and it is a black cover. So if you haven't been here, you know that I pick out all the pieces that I want first. I pick out 5 if we don't get extra ones, and then I usually come back and tell you what books I have chosen. Just because sometimes I need some thinking time on what I am basically going to pick. So, black cover, interesting. Okay, this is green. We just got W or TBR. Wait, do I pick 6? Yeah, I picked 6. So we are just up to 12 already. So now we will have a lot of books. But this one is also like read whatever I want to get this piece on the board. So here I can just pick whatever I feel like, which is, something good, but then it basically gives you something bad, like really bad. But obviously, once I have gotten this, I cannot get it again, just because 12 books, or like, that is basically what I can handle. Of course, we got one. We got a Stephen King. Don't know where I'm up to. Like, I am pretty far behind on my reading, but I will pick out. I think I am on The Stand, which is super long, and I just hate getting that. But now I cannot get another Stephen King, just because I have decided I will only read 1 Stephen King book a month, because there is like no way I want to read more. Okay, so another yellow, and it's basically a BIPOC author, like, yeah, BIPOC author, it says in the back here. So whatever I want to, but it has to be by a BIPOC author, or has a character that is that. But like, I try to, when it's BIPOC, I try to do the author. So just because some people might have like a BIPOC author, like BIPOC character in there, but I usually don't know about the, like, how the representation is. Okay, blue. Okay, we got WTBR again, so we are going to put that back, because I'm not doing that. Okay, we got another blue. Booktuber's favorite. Okay, so I can pick whatever I want, but it has to be a booktuber's favorite book. Okay? I should be able to do that. Read 2 anticipated releases. Okay. Not that I like to read 2 of them, but I have some that I can pick from. Okay, 6, 7 left. Okay, we got a recommendation and we also got 3 blues, so we are going to pick 7 left. So, woo! Okay, so let's pick out a recommendation. In one version, A Rose for Melinda. No idea what that is about. Never heard of it. But it is a recommendation, so... In one version, that is a blog. So, yeah. Yellow, that means another one. So, yeah, another recommendation as well. Oh, no. We have 8 left. There, 8 left. Okay. So, another recommendation. Now I need, if I am going to get another punishment for this, I need a double recommendation again, you know. Witty novels, Nimona. No idea what that is, but you know, that is the most of the things in here. Never know what it's about. Okay, a red one. It should be safe. Ooh, a Goodreads winner. Okay, so like before, I used to have this pot where my Goodreads winner are. But just because I have so many, I want to pick out my Goodreads winner myself and not from that pot. Now we have 7 left. Okay, read 2 of the poetry books in 2021. Okay. It should be. Okay, poetry books are not that long. Another yellow one. Hype. Okay, so a hyped book. Now we have 6 left, but we have a lot that is unsafe. Okay, another spoiler vlog. I have so many of these spoiler vlogs laying around because I haven't been doing spoiler vlogs. Which, smack me, I've not been doing them, but I should. Okay, so this is a Stephen King, so it doesn't count, which was perfect. Didn't matter. It is a recommendation, and we are still at 6. Okay, ooh, no. Lacey's Book Lovers, Lady Isabella's Scandalous Marriage. So, I just need to say, some of these are second in a series. If there are a second in a series, or like 3rd or 4th, I will pick the first one in that series. Just because I don't know, like, how any one of these is. Okay, a green, another spoiler vlog. So I'm going to put this back. Like, I'm only doing 1 spoiler vlog a month. Like, I think I have like 1 or 2 left, so yeah. Ooh, Okay, we still have 6 because I got another red. But it's a romance. So now we have a lot of safe colors though. But a romance shouldn't be a problem. I love romances. Blue don't count. It was a WTBR. Another blue. +1. Okay, so whatever book I want, but I still have 6 to go. I hate my game. It has been a bitch for such a long time. Great. We still are at 6 though, because I get match book to song. But this one is kind of exciting. Match book to song. So I will go in on Spotify and basically like play as like this is Do You Want to Build a Snowman is my main one. I won't play it just because of copyright, you know. But what I will do, I will click play, see what we get, and then pick a book from that. So okay, so Spotify, I will go in on Spotify and pick a song. So let's see what we get. Okay, so it basically is a like cover by like the song Rockstar by Sofia Karlberg. So if I am like only going to go on this, it is basically a rockstar romance. Or not a romance, but a rockstar book, but usually they are like a romance. So someone who is a little wild. Okay, so a little wild romance or something. Okay. Interesting. I need to write that down. So we still are at 6, so this is gonna be one big one. I have soon used 20 minutes of this. Blue. Okay, so just a random book. So this is not the same as a recommendation, but I usually use the same jar because random, it could be like a totally random book that I have chosen to read, but this just makes it much simpler for me. I don't know why I have 2 different ones, but so it's all booked. The disreputable history of Frankie Landon Banks. I cannot understand my own writing, but we are down to 5 now. Wow, but this won't be the last one. So, whoa, another blue. And another recommendation. So we are now at 6 again. I don't want to do these anymore. Okay, so Diamonds in the Library, Modern Love. I have no idea how many books we are going to get, but it's a lot, probably. Okay, and I got the Christie book. Don't know where I'm at, but you know, I will figure that one out and then tell you. A blue one. Read 2 of the 21 romance books to read in 2021. I'm not even going to finish this whole thing this month. I am just going to say that. Okay, so a long book, big book, whatever you want to call it. One of my longer ones, so yeah. Another blue one. And another Goodreads winner. So I think we are at 5 still. So I'm just going to pick whatever I want from there as well. Again. Okay. Ooh. That one was harsh. Abduction to Love. Sounds very intense. I'm going to do some research on that. So, yeah. But that was something. Abduction to Love. What on earth have I written down that? But it could be fun. Read 2 of the 21 romance books to read in 2021. So we gotten that. We have 4 left. Still, I'm going to say, next year I'm changing this game. I'm not doing this game anymore. I can say that. Like 100% I'm not. Red. Okay, so it is another recommendation. However, it's not a punishment one because we only have 1. But if we get another recommendation, then yeah. So we are at 3? I don't know. Avery loves books. It takes 2 to tumble. Okay. We still have 3. Brandon Sanderson. Okay, I do have some like novella length stories from him. But we are still at 3 just because I got 3 more on this. So still 3. Okay. Another big book. So over 500 pages. I hate this game. And it hates me too. Are you serious? I just got down to 2 and now I still have 2. I think I'm down to 2. I have no idea. I don't even know where we are at anymore. It's a contemporary, so yeah. We should be okay, but it's still a lot. So, okay, Kindle Week. I cannot do a Kindle Week. Or I can do a Kindle Week. I do have some Kindle books to read. Okay? I guess it's okay then. But we'll still have 2 because it's blue. So, a Kindle Week. So, all the Kindle books that I have chosen here, it will be a Kindle Week. But basically, I need to read 1 extra one to get this piece on the board. So, that should be fun. We still have 2 to go. Should be fun. If we get a green, I need another one. But everything else is pretty safe. Yellow. A fantasy. Okay, a fantasy should be okay. This is, I hope, the last piece. If anyone is keeping count and says that I have 1 more, I'm not going to do it just because it's just so many. A green romance. We still have 2 to go. Isn't this great? I think I'm like 30 bucks. Okay. Award-winning book. Okay. Single one, like the last one. I hope it's the last one. If not, I'm going to die. Books you feel like in the moment. Oh, thank you. A book I feel like in the moment. So I'll just pick something. If I ever get to that. I have 33 books. Yeah, I'm not I don't think that I will finish this in September because this is crazy. So I will be back when I've chosen all of this, which is, you know, a lot, but we will be back and just wrap it all up pretty fast.
A few moments later.
Okay, so we have moved because my parents got home and I have moved into my room. So we are going to do the rest of the TBR what I've chosen. I actually was able to do this in a manageable time, like a reasonable time of a few hours instead of like days, weeks. So we got like, I don't know, I think we are almost at 40. So yeah, but let's just talk about it. I won't talk much about this just because I usually don't know anything. So I'll just talk about them in how I have them right now. So an Agatha Christie book. The one that I'm up to is Poirot Investigates. So this is has a lot of short stories in it. So that is where I'm up to. At least think I'm up to. It's really confusing, this Agatha Christie thing. So don't know much about that. And then we have booktuber's favorite. I have chosen Spellslinger. This is Jada Ray reads one of her favorite books. She's talking about it all the time. So yeah, don't know much about this, but I have it on my books that I want to read in 2021, so that is good. And then we have Hype. So book that is hype, a book I have heard a lot about. It has died a little down, but it was so hyped, and that is Act Your Age, Evie Brown by Talia Hibbert. This whole series has been really hyped. It's really good. I read the first two and I have loved them, so I can't wait to read this and see. And this is about Evie Brown, or Eve Brown, and she is the youngest of the Brown sisters. And I don't know anything more about that than that. Then we have a Brandon Sanderson book, and I have chosen The Hope of Elantris. This is a short story in the Elantris place, so I will read that and see how I like it. I don't know what it's about, to be completely honest. Then we have a black cover, and I have decided to go with The Short Second Life of Bree Tanner. So I have been reading Twilight. I read the first 3, and then I didn't continue on. So maybe it's time to, you know, get through it and see. So this is the next one that I'm going to read in that series. And then we have a fantasy, and I have been trying to finish some series, and I decided to go with Claws, which is the second book in this series. I don't even remember the names. The name of this series, but it's like Norse inspired, something in those lines. I remember like what the like a little what the first one was about, so I will continue on and see and finish this series, or duology. And then we have spoiler vlog. I decided to keep it open, basically, choose what I feel like. I think that is a good idea. Just choose whatever I am feeling at the moment. I do have some books that I want to do spoiler vlogs for, but I don't know if I want to do it this year or this month, so I don't know. And then we have a big book, and I have decided, you know, this was really difficult just because I don't feel like having a lot of fantasy books because they're so big. So it took me ages to find something that is a a contemporary or a romance over 500 pages. But Mariana Zapata is a safe bet, so I chose All Roads Lead Here. And I think this is her newest book. It was not on my 21 books to romances to read in 2021, but I didn't know it came out. Like, until it came out, and I was just like, sold. And I don't remember what this is about. To be honest, most likely it's going to be a slow burn since it's Mariana Zapata, and I can't wait. And then we have a long book, or a big book as well, but I don't know what I meant by long book and big book. Those are the same thing. But hey, I must have meant something. And basically, I chose a contemporary for this too. I chose Medicine Man, and this is, I think it's a forbidden romance between a patient and her like shrink. I almost said I don't know, but I have heard a lot of good things about it. And then we have really 2 anticipated releases, and the first one I'm going to pick is the mixtape, and this is, I do know that the guy lost his twin brother. They were in a band, and he just goes kind of rogue and starts drinking, and then he meets this girl. That is all I know. And the other one is Twice Shy, and basically this is about this woman, and she inherits a house. Basically she's not alone to inherit this house, and basically they can't, stand each other. So it's, I think it might be hate or love or something in those lines. And then we have my Stephen King book. I always have a Stephen King book, and yeah, I'm just really far behind on that, but we have The Stand, and that is like the longest thing ever, and I don't know what that is about. Is that one about the pandemic, or is that something else? I don't remember. Then we have a BIPOC author, and I decided to go with Eleanor N. Gray, so we are back in the romance. But yeah, let's face it, this is said to be a sad one. People cry, and yeah, it's also on my 5-star prediction list. So, and then we have an award-winning book, and I chose a poetry. I chose a post-colonial love poem. I don't know what it's about. It's poetry, and we will see how I like that. I try to get into poetry, so I just read everything and poetries are short, and I need some short books this month because it's been so much. And then we have a Goodreads winner, and I decided to go with Darely, and that is Margaret Atwood's poetry book, because obviously, I mean, we have almost 40 books. And then we have a contemporary, and I decided to go with Horse Sense. I want to continue on with the Saddle Club books. I never read these books. They didn't interest me before I got older, and now I really want to read them because I love the first 2 seasons of the TV show. We don't talk about the 3rd one. And then we got a recommendation, and it Takes Two to Tumble, and I really don't know what this is about. Searched it up, don't remember anything. I think this might be a male historical romance. And then we have a random, and basically I got the Disreputable History of Frankie Landon Banks, and I don't remember what this is about. It's from E. Lockhart. I have read We Were Liars, and I didn't like it, so let's see how we'll like that one. Then we got a recommendation, and basically it says Modern Love, and I didn't know what that meant, but it's a series called Modern Love. So basically I have decided, or not decided, the first book in that series is The Right Swipe. And then we got read 2 of the 21 romance books in 2021, and it's starting to get like really few left, so yeah, but I chose Luna and the Lie. So I don't know what this is about, but it's Mariana Zapata. And then I also chose Hands Down, and this might be about a person you meet in The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. It might be this book, but I don't remember. And then we got another recommendation, and I got Nimona. I think this might be a graphic novel, which fits really well. I love a good historical romance, and I love a good graphic novel. And then we got read 2 of the poetry books in 2021, and I'm just going down the list. So the next is The Chaos of Longing. Don't know what that is about. And then we have I Wrote This For You. So don't know what that is about either. I guess we will find out. And then we got another recommendation, and we picked A Rose for Melinda. And this, if I remember correctly, this is like is it called epistolary book? Basically written in like different formats, like emails and different things. And then we got again read 2 of the 21 romance books to read in 2021. And it wasn't that many left, so I picked Lingas. Don't know what this was about, but it's Mariana Zapata. And the other one I picked was Wait For It. And I don't know what that is about either. I don't want to know Mariana Zapata books, because I like going into them blank, have no expectations, and just go along for the ride. I have almost read, if I read all the Mariana Zapata books I picked this month, in September, I won't have anyone left. So, then I got a romance, and basically, I need to read a third in a series, so I was just like, why don't we pick Lick, which is the first one in the Stage Dive series, so it's all about like rockstar romances. And then I got another romance, and I picked Play, which is the second one. So we are following all in this same band. And then I got Matchbook to Song, and we got Rockstar, which is a cover of Rockstar, which is like originally from Post Malone. And basically, when I read what this book was about, I was just like, that actually sounds like this book. And it is Lead, and basically this is about one of the rock stars in the band. Basically he does drugs, he drinks, he sleeps around, and I was just like, well, it sounds like this song, so we are picking that one. That we got an Abduction to Love, and I was just like, when did I write this? So I had to Google like really hard to find something that I think I will like, maybe not, I don't know. It's called Tears of Tess, and I don't know what this is about. It's about a kidnapping, but I don't know more than that. And then we have got another Goodreads winner, and basically I chose the best nonfiction of 2020, and that is Stamped. This is a nonfiction, so it fits perfectly to read in the mornings. Always read a chapter in the morning of something nonfiction. Then we have a Kindle week. This fits really well. I just need to read one Kindle book, so I get this one. And then I can just read all the Kindle books that I have, which basically will be a lot. And then we got another recommendation, and we got Lady Isabella's Scandalous Marriage, but that is number 2 in a series. The first one is The Madness of Lord Ian Mackenzie, and I was just like, yes, people have talked about this so much, and it sounds so good. And then we have books you feel like in the moment, so book that I feel like right there and then. So this I won't pick anything from, but it might be something I'm feeling like, or it will be something I feel like in the moment, and I don't know what that is yet. And then, you know, we have the WTBR, and I haven't picked anything for this. I just, even though I don't like getting these are very handy just because I just feel like I can pick something, maybe for a readathon or something like that, and it still counts like towards the pieces that I have picked. And then we got a +1. Haven't chosen anything for this either. I will pick like when I have chosen a readathon, or if I have filled up readathon, I will just pick whatever I feel like in that moment. So, but that was all the books that I have picked for the month of September. I doubt that I will be able to finish all of these. I mean, I usually finish like around the 15 book mark. So reading 40 books, that I don't think will happen. But who knows, it really depends on how this will go. But yeah, so this video will be way too long, but I hope you liked it, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye!